It's okay. You can't see this yet. Got at least 20 more seconds. I'll be real. I can't stand black people. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here to check out none other than a bunch of scary stories that you guys have sent to me in the discords of the DM. Oh shit. Um, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the links off up into the Discord, and that's gonna be what's up. Type of one in the chat if you guys can hear me. Type of two in the chat if you guys can't hear me. Huh? Definitely one of them.
Angeles is
But yeah,
home to the
as
La
you can
Brea tar
see,
pits,
we've
which is actually an active paleontology
that's
site
not the
that has served as a predator
edit that
trap
out.
for
No,
tens of
no,
thousands of
no
years,
one heard
as
this.
animals who got
Damn it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're getting the first chats up. Yeah, I mean we're getting the links up, and we'll be off to the races. Yo, so what you guys getting into, man? We about to watch a whole, but so look, I found a brand. You guys have sent me a brand new scary person called Doctor Sleep. Yeah, I mean, and his stuff sounds and looks like it's crazy. I couldn't wait to come and watch these videos with y'all. What it do, man? What's up? Yo, we gonna be started very shortly. Yeah, I mean, all right, so we got the first chat up. What it do, Tyler? What's up, Goatlander? What it is, Jack Avery? What it is, Tristan? What it is, Jax? Hey, what's good, everybody? I've been watching a lot of cartoons. You know what I'm saying? What you guys been up to lately? All right, so let's see. Yes, got the first tip jar link up. Oh, that is all blue. What it is, Kino? What it is, Gloria? What it do, JM? Alright, yo, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Pin. Alright, so we got the first tip jar link up. Going for the second one. You know what I'm saying? And then we get the second chat up. And we're off to the races. Already got the stories pulled up and everything. I'll be trying to, it'd be like a race to get these mugs started as fast as possible. That's what's up. Second phone is charged. Uh, that's what's up. What the heck? That's wildin'. All right, Joe. Let's see. Mm. All right, you guys. More. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of new scary stories to check out, you guys. They got a bunch of sound effects in them. Yeah, I mean, they are. We gonna get into the intro the minute we get all the links up. Yeah, I'm saying we've now reached our cruising altitude of my computer not completely exploding in on itself within the last 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, a small tasteless snack will be served shortly. Feel free to ogle the backs of your stewardesses, but also understand you will more than likely be canceled, like when Corey X Kenshin, you know what I mean, like just literally looked in the direction of a chick on camera. It was the craziest, craziest allegation I've seen yet. I'm just like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Like it was hilarious to see that happen, man. Yeah, I mean, to see that. Oh boy. But happens to the best of them. Yeah, I'm saying what I will say is that that chick, that stewardess shaped chick that Corey X Kinch was looking at makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? He's got good taste. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we got the first link up. Hold up. Okay, 4 minutes. All right, so hold up, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Almost got the second tip jar link up. All right, so I think we got the second chat up, first chat up, and all of the appropriate jars. All right, y'all. Let's see. So, which one's the videos? Here we go. Yep. Yeah, man. We got them. All right, y'all. We up in this mug. We gonna edit that out. Ain't nobody see that. Mm, that's what's up. All right, so let's see. Hold up. Mm. What the? Dang it. Oh, racism. Pure, unadulterated racism. Hold on, guys. I think this is the one. That's the one. Yo, what's up, Gloria? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Toy Rocket? What it is, JM? What's up, Kior? Hey, appreciate the compliment. You know what I'm saying? What it do, Tristan? What's up, Michael? What's up, Goatlander? Hey, man. When are you going to react to the EDP documentary? I did. I reacted to it like 2-3 days ago. Check it out. It's in the lives on the channel. I'm going to put it up on one of the channels, though. I got you. What's up, Dello? What it do, Jack Avery? All right, so let's get this mug started, man. Let's see. All right. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD. And today we are here to check out none other than 3 school lockdown stories. School lockdown horror stories. Swear to God. And they're not even slutty. You know what I'm saying? This is the ones about the danger and the people running, and then sometimes Jason Voorhees catching a white 18-year-old, I don't know, cutting his neck off. Y'all saw the movie when they uppercut his neck off in New York in the back alleys with all the steam coming up from the sewage pipe drain shit. Yeah, that shit. But yeah, man, we about to check this mug out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of this, I'm going to see if I can, at the end of this, I will be sharing a real life scary lockdown story of my own. I have a bunch of them. Would you believe it that schools where I'm from had a whole bunch of lockdowns? You know what I'm saying? I remember I got my first tippy touch during the lockdown. Lights was off and everything. And that was it. That was literally all. Nothing went physical. I would love to lie and say it went farther than that. It didn't. You know, just spoil the ending for y'all. But let's do this. You know what I mean?
Talk to nicely.
The PA system crackled to life on a Thursday during second period in my junior year of high school.
Oh,
The familiar tones of the recorded
We in high
voice
school?
filled my classroom.
Lockdown, locks, lights, out of sight.
That
Lockdown,
class-
locks,
that class right in
lights,
the back
out of
looked
sight.
like, looked like a
The
prison.
words kept repeating as Mrs. Danbury paused
Not
at the
speaking from
board and
experience.
looked up at the speaker in the corner of the room. "Okay, you all know what to do," she said, rushing toward the classroom door to shut and lock it.
Oh, I
Nervous
bet.
chatter went up among the students as we rose from our desks and moved into position against the wall.
I'm not gonna say the skit.
Is
that
this
reminds
real?
me of.
My friend Colin asked as we sat on the floor
Why are
with
they
our
using
backs to the
spread
wall.
eagle?
Must
What?
be, I said. They'd tell us if it was just a drill. The sound of helicopter rotors was faintly audible over the
Helicopters.
recorded voice of the lockdown alert, and the noise grew louder
Is Columbine?
as we sat there in the dark
We
classroom.
gonna edit that out.
After a few moments, it sounded like the helicopter was right over the school. A full minute passed before the helicopter moved again, the noise making it sound like it was going in circles above the campus. A loud bang, like a door flying open, sounded outside. Someone yelled in the hall, a sound that was quickly replaced by automatic gunfire. I slammed my hands over my ears, along with many other students. Some of the girls, and even a few of the boys, covered their mouths as they cried out softly.
Oh,
More gunfire erupted out in the hallway. It sounded as if there were 4 or 5 guns firing. An inhuman screeching sound pierced the air,
at least they didn't
making
hear
my eyes go
Allahu
wide.
Akbar in the
I
background.
looked
That
over
would
at Mrs.
be
Danbury,
unsettling.
whose face was drained of all color.
Oh.
She was the nearest to the door, the nearest to whatever the hell was going on in the
I hear it's a
hallway.
self-defense
The
mechanism.
gunfire stopped, and I heard a man shout and then scream. His wail of pain stopped abruptly with a loud, crashing bang. I didn't have to see it to know that he'd been thrown into the lockers lining the hallway. The metallic bang was enough to tell me that. More gunfire sounded outside,
Man, we got
and
thrown
then
into
more
the lockers.
screaming. Then there was silence.
Then there was silence.
For several seconds, we all listened hard for anything
7 seconds is
outside.
a long time of silence.
The recorded voice was still going, and the helicopter was
voice.
still faintly audible. the sound of running footsteps suddenly came to us from the hall. The footsteps stopped abruptly, and a terrible scream erupted just before the door to our classroom smashed in.
Oh,
A SWAT officer flew backward into the room and slammed into Mrs. Danbury's desk, which slid several feet from the impact.
oh.
Cries of fear came from the students around me as they saw
Who
the
was they
soldier
fighting,
was missing an
Blade?
arm. He'd hit the desk with his mid-back
Guns
and
don't
had
do
come
that.
to rest at an angle that told us his spine was broken.
Oh.
Once the
Damn.
soldier came to rest,
Mortal Kombat
there was
in
only
that.
silence from the hall.
Fetal
It went
position
on
and
for
everything.
long enough that I was starting to think the danger had passed. Mrs. Danbury apparently thought the same thing, because she crawled toward the doorway where the smashed door was hanging open. I don't know what she was trying to do, but as soon as I saw her move toward the doorway, I wanted to tell her to stop. Still, I made no sound for fear of attracting whatever was outside, if there was anything there at all. She peeked her head around the door jamb to peer into the hall. Her left hand came up to her mouth as if trying to keep herself from getting sick. She stood up and turned around to face us.
It's emergency.
Okay,
Don't shit on
we
yourself.
need to move to another classroom, she said. The hall looks... A long,
Go into the
blistered,
hallway.
red and black arm with a claw-like
woman.
hand darted down from
Oh.
the ceiling outside the doorway and grabbed Mrs. Danbury by the neck,
Yep, that's
stopping
what
her
happens.
words. It yanked her out of the classroom before any of us knew what was happening.
Bang rings her ass.
We heard a
Just like
scream
baby boy.
and a thunk from outside.
So they
Then
got
Mrs.
her-
Danbury appeared in the
Oh.
doorway again,
Damn,
only she
sis.
didn't have any arms.
Both
Blood
of them?
spewed from her massive wounds as she stepped into the
Did
room,
he have enough
looking
time to
back
do
over
that?
her shoulder with a dazed look on her face. What she saw there snapped her out of it, and she
Damn.
started running toward the wall of
That's a
windows opposite the
Scorpion
doorway.
fatality.
Fountains of blood poured out of her as she ran
Which
past
one
her
rips
desk,
off both your
screaming.
limbs?
A monstrous, scarred figure that looked like a badly burned mix between a
Nick,
bear and
come
a
on,
baboon
bruh.
darted through the doorway after
That
our
is
teacher.
not.
It leapt, smashing into Mrs. Danbury
not even
just
supposed
as
to
she reached
exist.
the window. The two of them tumbled
the-
out, falling to the ground just a few feet below. My teacher screamed once more outside before her vocalization stopped with a terrible ripping sound. All of us
Oh.
students stayed frozen against the wall, staring at the broken window, waiting for the thing to come back in. We should have run.
That makes. Anybody know what type of animal that is? Guesses in the chat. What type of animal is that just tackled her out the window? Definitely some sort of bear, marsupial hybrid. You know, obviously. You know what I mean? Alright, so with that being said, once we reach our super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, we will be going immediately into sudden death mode, which unfortunately for me means scary games. Yeah, I'm saying super chatter that super chats the most towards our super chat milestone gets to choose what game we play. Be it scary, hopefully just regularly frustrating. Scary as shit. Nigga. But yo, alright, so the easiest way to super chat your boy is through the tip jar link that's pinned up in the comment section above. The second best way to super chat your boy is directly through the tip jar. Well, yeah, the tip jar is the first one. You know what I'm saying? The second easiest way to super chat your boy is directly through the channel. If you guys do send something through my tip jar, do me the biggest favor and say tip jar or check your tip jar, but tip jar for short. All right, let's do this. It's where you guys from, and what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? Bruh, anybody going to any picnics?
But we didn't. It was all too much for us. Eventually, the gruesome sounds from outside stopped, but none of us were willing to risk standing up and moving toward the window to see what was happening. Not long after those noises stopped, we heard a flurry of gunshots from far off,
Word?
likely off the high school campus.
Oh,
Hearing those faraway shots snapped me out of shock.
I bet.
I stood up and moved slowly to the doorway. I looked out to see the hallway littered with dismembered bodies. There was blood all over the place. A man with a smashed head lay below a huge and bloody dent in several of the lockers across the hall. A few other guys and I led the rest of the class out.
Red rum is
We headed toward the
everywhere.
evacuation spot
Damn.
and were about halfway there when we
got
ran
red
into
rum
more police
all
coming into
over
the
the
school.
marble
They took us to
floors,
safety.
shit.
We
Probably
were
up in the
told
curtains.
it was an escaped animal from the zoo. That's
An
even what they
escaped
said on the
animal
news
from
that
the zoo?
night.
I thought
They said it
escaped
was a
animal.
bear, but I know what I saw. It wasn't a bear. It wasn't any animal I've ever seen. And the fact that there's a military research base not far from our school is just too much of a coincidence. But those of us who were in that classroom that day are smart enough to keep our mouths
That's what's
shut.
up.
But we know the truth. We'll always know the truth.
Always
Story
know the
2,
truth. Dun,
Dead
dun,
all
dun.
day.
Dead
Before the
all day.
lockdown even started, I knew something weird was going on,
Yeah.
and I
hella
wasn't the only one. It was my senior year, and I had a pretty easy schedule. It was spring, and I could see the end of high school on the horizon. But that day, a Tuesday, my concerns turned from the mundane to the insane. At first,
How all
I
that
shrugged off
rhymes?
the
Nigga,
strange
you a
feelings
rapper?
I had. I thought the teachers were just having an off day,
Okay.
or maybe it was me who was having the off day. I told
Why does he
myself to
sound like
forget
a
about it
cowboy
until
who's
lunch
getting
came
ready
around,
to
and I went off campus to
go
get a
to a
burger with my
gunslinger
buddy
match?
Tom. "What's up with the teachers today?" Tom asked, as we sat in the fast food drive-thru, waiting to pay and get our food. I turned, surprised at Tom, who was usually about as observant as an octogenarian with failing eyesight. "You noticed that too?" I asked. "Yeah,
Oh, I
man.
bet.
They're acting really strange. Mr. Bemis was just staring at me during first period. His eyes were all wide and blank. It was creepy as hell. Then during second period, Miss Delia forgot how to spell the word algebra. She just stood there at the board, her hand up, with the A and the L written. I swear, she stood there for a full minute before Courtney Miller asked her if she was all right. It was weird. Maybe they all got
Oh, I
together
bet.
and smoked a blunt this morning or something." I laughed at that, thinking about the teachers hotboxing one of their minivans. But the laughter didn't last long. Tom was right.
Definitely.
Something funny was going on. "Yeah, Mr. Liu walked super slowly up and down the aisles while we were taking a
I'm
test
not
today,"
gonna make that joke.
I said. "He never does that. He always sits at his desk and reads or something while we take tests. And how slow he was walking? You'd have to try really hard to walk that
Bro,
slowly.
he walked like the Terminator,
Plus,
bro.
I caught a whiff of him
Hella
as he
slow
walked
motion.
by one time. He stank. He was wearing cologne or something,
Why would
but
you
I could
sniff
smell
him?
something nasty underneath it.
Don't
You know
sniff
what?
People?
Tom said. "That made me remember something.
That's wild.
You know how Miss Delia is always so prim and proper? She's a neat freak, right?" I nodded. I had Delia in one of my afternoon classes. "Well," Tom continued, "she looked kind of sloppy in class today.
Yeah.
Her hair was frizzy, her makeup a little, I don't know, sloppy or something. It didn't connect until you said that about Mr. Liu stinking." Our conversation stopped as I pulled up to the drive-thru window to complete the
I didn't
transaction.
even know they had a car.
Then I drove to a nearby park where we sat on the hood of my Camry and ate, enjoying the spring day. We got back to school just in time for class
We're
and
in
went
walk
our separate
like
ways.
soldiers.
About 20 minutes into class, the lockdown started. I was in Mrs. Santiago's class when the alarm went off. Mrs. Santiago smiled, as if she'd been expecting it, which made me think it was just a drill. Although every other time they'd done a drill, they'd told us beforehand. "All right, class," Mrs. Santiago said. "We're doing something a little different today. Half of you are going to stay here in the classroom like a normal lockdown drill. The other half will follow me to another location. It's something new. We're trying to see how it works." I looked around, furrowing my brow. I didn't see the logic in it. Why would half of us leave the classroom to go somewhere else if there
You
was a
don't see
threat out
the-
there?
I don't see the
A
logic
few
in
other
this one
kids in the
either.
class seemed to share my concern, but most of them didn't care. They were simply willing to do what the teacher said. I waited for more information from Mrs. Santiago, but she didn't do anything for several minutes. After turning the lights off and locking the door, she just stood at the front of the classroom, hands clasped behind her back, looking at us with a small smile on her lips. Finally, just when I was about to ask her what was going on, she split the class in half down the middle, telling those of us on the left side to come with her, and those on the right to stay in the classroom. I stood and lined up with the other kids on the left.
Hey, so where you guys from? What times are where you guys are at? Yeah, I mean, I hate it when the chat gets boring like this.
While those on the right got against the wall. We followed Mrs. Santiago out of the classroom, taking a right. I was 3 kids behind her, peering around them to watch her, thinking about the strange ways teachers had been acting. She was in her 50s, with hair that had mostly gone from black to gray. She wore a floral print dress with frilly short sleeves. As we walked down the hall, I saw a drop of blood crawl down the back of her arm from under the sleeve. It stopped just above her elbow. A bad feeling seated itself in my stomach as we reached the doors to the gym. Mrs. Santiago stepped aside and opened one of them to usher us inside. It was dark inside the gym because all the lights were off. As soon as I walked through the door, I stepped aside while the other kids walked past me into the darkness. I could hear some of them murmuring. They knew something was wrong. One of the students pulled out a phone and turned on the flashlight. The illumination revealed other people in the gym. Teachers, just standing there in the dark on either side of the doors, making a wide corridor in which the students now stood. There must have been a dozen of them, and as the flashlight came on, they moved in on the students. Screams bounced around the gym as the teachers attacked the students with knives and cleavers from the school kitchen. The sickening sound of metal-piercing flesh and blood spilling to the glossy gym floor unleashed a deep fear inside me. Since I'd stepped aside to the wall when I'd entered the gym, I was still in the dark. I stumbled back toward the door, watching in abject horror as knives plunged into my fellow students. Clammy, cold hands grabbed my shoulders. I panicked, throwing an elbow behind me and connecting with what felt like a nose and mouth.
There you go.
The hands came off of me as I turned around, seeing Mrs. Santiago standing there staring at me, her mouth split open and her nose bleeding. I shoved past her in the doorway, trying to get away from the gym, but she grabbed my left arm with her right hand. At 18, I was much bigger and stronger than her. I shoved her as hard as I could. Something ripped, and she fell back against the gym door. But her hand still gripped my left arm above the elbow. I scrambled, pulling at her severed arm, ripping it off of me and throwing it at her feet. I ran, looking back over my shoulder as Mrs. Santiago stood there, seemingly unaware that she'd just had her arm removed, staring at me as I sprinted down the hallway. I ran for the nearest exit through the empty hallways, past dark classrooms. The lockdown alarm was still blaring, but I barely noticed it. The sound of my heart beating seemed louder than any alarm could ever be.
I bet.
I slowed as I passed Tom's classroom, clarity coming into my thoughts. I wanted to run out, but thinking of Tom and my other friends made me think of all the students that would be in danger if I just ran away. I approached Tom's classroom slowly, glancing through the slender window into the dark room. I thought I had seen Tom's 5th period teacher, Mr. Pelham, in the gym. So when I didn't see anyone in the classroom, I banged on the door. "Tom," I whispered loudly at the door between bangs. "Tom, it's me, Nate," I said. Tom appeared out of the darkness. "Nate?" he said through the closed door. "What are you doing? It's lockdown, man." "Where's your teacher?" I said.
I don't know. He left about 5 minutes ago. Told us to stay put.
"Open the door. We've got to go," I said. "The teachers, they're killing people."
Word?
What?
Tom said, smiling.
Don't mess with me, man. This is serious.
I stepped back from the door and glanced both ways down the hall.
He's
I
on
didn't
that
see
shit
anyone.
too?
"I am serious," I said. "Everyone needs to leave. Come on."
Yeah,
Tom reached
tropical
for the
block.
door handle, but a voice from inside the classroom stopped him. I couldn't hear exactly what they said, but Tom's response gave me a clue.
Run,
I
bitch.
know we're not supposed to open the door,
Tom said.
but this is Nate. He's no school shooter.
Tom opened the door and let me inside. I closed it behind me and looked into the darkness at the students sitting against the wall. "We need to go," I told them. "Now. Something is seriously wrong." "We're supposed to stay here," one girl whose name I didn't know said. "That's what the drills are all about, remember?"
She's peeled too.
"I'm telling you," I said.
she's,
The drills didn't have this in mind.
pale.
It's the teachers. I watched them kill some of my classmates. There's something wrong with them. Haven't you noticed anything strange today? I could see in their eyes that
Yeah.
many of the students had
Yes.
noticed, but none of them moved. "All right, fine,"
Come on, man.
I said. I'll
don't
go
need
get
a
help.
Run coordinator, bitch.
Tom, you gonna stay here or come with me?
Run, bitch.
I'm with you, man, Tom said, looking scared. Okay, I said to him. Then I turned to the other students. Someone call 911 if you haven't already.
Word.
We have, someone said. They have police on the way. Lock the door behind
what's
us,
up? Felice don't
Tom
know what
said
to
to the
do.
nearest student as we turned to the
Yes.
door.
Tell her to bring a
It was
pistol.
tempting to hunker down
And the
and
holy
wait for the
water.
cops to show up. But seeing what
crossbow.
I'd seen, there was no way I could do it. The teachers had keys to the classrooms after all. We'd be sitting
Word?
ducks. I checked the hall before stepping out. Tom followed, shutting the door softly behind us. We booked it to the nearest exit and pushed on the metal bars to open the doors. They came open a few inches and stopped, the telltale rattle of chains coming from the outside. They locked the doors, I said in a harsh whisper. What the hell is going on here? Tom said. I looked around. Let's try the faculty area, I said, noticing that we were near the admin offices. Maybe they left one of those unlocked. Tom nodded.
Mannequins
We
stare at you,
moved
son.
cautiously through the halls toward admin, listening hard
Most people have to
and
pay
keeping
for
our
such a
eyes
thing.
peeled. We ducked through the doors denoting the faculty area and saw a flickering orange light coming from the teacher's lounge.
Word?
The door was closed, but, like most of the doors in the school,
There's like a
it had a
pocket
thin
party of some
rectangular
sort?
window off-center through which the flickering light shone.
Oh, yeah, this is
I
like
crept
that
up to the
gold
door with Tom
thing
behind
from,
me.
Gold member
Taking a deep
off
breath,
Flowers.
I looked through the window. I saw a
I
figure
love
in the middle of the room staring right at me. I pulled my head back
No.
down. What?
Shit,
Tom said.
it's poop.
There's someone in there, I said,
Poop.
then stopped. The image of the
Someone in
figure in the
there, poop
room
and
took a
gold.
moment to solidify in my
Gotcha.
mind. I stuck
Real.
my head up again and looked through the window. The vice
Ew,
principal,
nigga, no.
a
Oh,
man named
come on,
Ben
man.
Sheridan,
God,
was
We gon-
floating in the middle of
we
the
gonna,
room, his
edit this
legs
out.
and
Oh,
arms
oh,
outstretched
oh,
to make
oh,
an X with his body.
Oh,
He was naked,
Jesus, this is the worst
and there
of
was a
letters.
short wooden spear
You know
jammed
that
through his
Stranger
chest.
Things shit.
The orange
Oh,
light was coming
oh.
out of his eyes, nostrils,
Oh,
and
oh,
wide open
God.
mouth, flickering
Oh.
as if from an inner fire.
Oh, come on, man.
There were
Oh,
also red glowing words and symbols
Oh,
written on the
that's-
floors and walls of the lounge,
oh, that's
pulsating in
different.
time with the brighter
that's
light
new.
coming out of Sheridan's face.
Oh, that hurts.
He floated just above a glowing circle on the
Oh,
floor,
God. Oh,
the
growing,
edges of which were
growing
surrounded
circle.
by strange symbols and
Motherfuckers.
words. I couldn't
God.
read any of the words because they were in another language, but the symbols looked like they'd been taken right out of a horror movie.
We
How
gonna
is
edit
this
this out.
happening?
Definitely
Tom
a horror
said.
movie.
And I realized he was standing behind me, looking over my head through the window. He sounded on the verge of tears. This isn't supposed to happen,
It's
he
really not.
continued. This
It's
isn't
not supposed to
possible.
happen.
We
I love
need
how
to get
they
out
know
of here,
this.
I said. Now. We moved past
Not
the
supposed
vice
to be
principal's
bucket
office and the principal's office, and past the
Put your coochie
admin
away.
office to
We
the
got
doors
children at this
used
motherfucker.
by the faculty. I pushed on one of the
Yep,
doors,
I be running too.
my
You
hope
better kick them
disappearing
shits.
as it, too, only opened partially before it was stopped by
Kick it.
exterior chains. The
Push.
principal's office, I said. Maybe the window's open, or we can break one. Tom nodded, following along, wringing his hands. As soon as we got into the office, I could tell that the windows weren't designed to open. I started looking around for something heavy I could use to break one of the windows.
Definitely wanna
I
get out of there
located a heavy teaching award on the
before
desk
the dude
and picked
whose
it up.
gooch is
It
glowing
was the
that
shape of
color
an apple
runs
attached
through
to a
there
wooden
and get
base.
y'all.
It weighed maybe 10 pounds. I
That
glanced
sounds
down
about
at the
right.
desk plotter, noticing that it was a
Made of
calendar.
gold.
I looked at yesterday's date,
Faculty
reading a
meeting.
note there.
The faculty. That's
Faculty
the name of that
meeting,
movie.
5:30 p.m. Something fell together in my mind.
Word.
I was about to tell Tom about it when he spoke.
Tell Tom.
Someone's
tell
coming.
him who you are.
He said in a harsh whisper.
What do you say?
We ducked behind the principal's desk as a figure moved through the hall outside the office.
Is
I
it
heard the
floating?
door to the office open, and I clutched the award in my sweaty hands, mentally preparing myself to use it. Nate Oshman? A woman's voice said. Is that you? I stood up quickly,
Don't you
holding
do
the
that.
heavy
No,
award over my
don't
head.
you ever go out.
It was Christina Henry, a
It's a
pretty
teacher.
20-something art teacher I'd had my junior year.
Kill it.
We need to get out of here, she said,
Use the
holding up her
branches.
hands. I don't know what's happening with the other teachers, but they're killing students. Yeah, no
Word.
I
Use
said.
a teacher.
Tom stood up,
If you were
eyeing
real,
Christina nervously. She looked
if you were
normal,
real
and she
human,
sounded genuinely scared. But I wasn't about to
could-
let her near me.
the only way to prove it
Were you at the meeting
is
yesterday?
for her to
I asked her, taking a
Release
shot
her
in the
bosom.
dark. She looked at me
Right
with
now.
open
There's no thinking.
curiosity. The meeting?
only aliens
What are you
think.
talking about?
And
Why
you
is
could be
that
one of 'em.
important?
So,
Because I'm guessing that's the last
gotta
time
check.
all the teachers were together in one room.
but only
I said.
the top off.
Whatever happened to them, someone did it on purpose. You walked past the teacher's lounge. You must have seen it. I was sick
Other
yesterday,
teachers,
Christina said,
they've been infected.
apparently
I mean,
seeing the logic in my
possessed.
thinking. I missed it. Now, can we please get out of here? Whoever
No.
chained up the doors had to be able to get back in here somehow. I have a key to all the exterior doors. We can find the one and get out of here.
No,
I glanced at Tom,
no,
who looked
gotta
at me
see
with wide
verification.
eyes, which
Yeah,
he
I mean,
shifted down toward
yep.
the desk.
Aliens
trying to tell me
don't
something.
have bosoms.
Let me think,
Aliens
I said to
don't have
Christina,
breasts.
then looked down at the
For real.
desk. Tom leaned down and put his hand on top of a clipboard on the desk. I glanced at it, seeing it was a list of names, teachers' names. At the top of the sheet, it read, faculty attendance. And right next to Tom's index finger was the name Christina Henry.
Is that a good thing?
Next to her name, a check mark. I looked back up to see
that
that she had a
bad?
gun in her hand. I like you guys,
Gun?
she said, dropping the scared tone. I really
Damn,
would have
bitch.
let you go. You're both respectful students. You're not disruptive. I really wish you would have believed me. She
Oh,
raised
shit.
the gun.
Hey, look,
I
it's
threw the
all
heavy
good, baby.
award at her, ducking as I did
Oh,
so.
shit.
She fired the gun,
Oh,
but
shit, she's
missed
shooting.
as she dodged out of the way
Oh,
of the
shit.
teacher's award.
Duck,
Tom
dive,
dove
if
over
you
the
dive,
desk and
bitch.
tackled Christina,
Oh,
slamming
shit.
her against the
What?
wall. They
Yeah,
both
oh.
fell in a tangle on the
Oh.
ground.
Yeah,
Tom
do the
scrambled on
business.
top of her.
Yep.
She
Most
brought the
chicks
gun
don't
up,
pay for such a
but
thing.
Tom caught her wrist with his left hand.
Fuck it.
With his right, he
gonna
reached
get
out
out.
and grabbed the award, then slammed it down on her face
Oh.
once. That was
Oh.
all it took.
Ooh.
Seeing what he'd done, he clambered off of her,
shit.
as if she were hot to the touch.
Hey, what's up,
I
gang?
stepped over to her and felt her pockets
Yep,
for the
there you
keys
go.
she spoke of.
Gotta
I
check
found
her
them
vagina,
and darted out of the
to
office.
make sure to see if she's
Where are you
breathing or
going?
not.
Tom cried.
It's for her
We need to
safety,
stop
not
this,
ours.
I said over my shoulder. I froze when we got into the hall.
there's still heat
I
coming
could
off
see
of it,
through the
then
doors to the
she's alive.
faculty area that the hall was filled with teachers.
Are they zombies?
They all had sharp implements in their hands, and they were
Like the
all
Children
coated
of
in
the Corn,
blood.
but
They
teacher
stared
edition.
at me blankly as they hurried down the hall. I ran toward them, stopping at the
Motherfuckers just
teacher's
like
lounge.
Sweet Tooth off of
The
Twisted
doors
Metal.
to the faculty area were about 15 yards to my right.
Run, bitch.
The teachers were
Why does
5
one of
yards
them
beyond that.
don't have one
I
arm?
tried the knob to the teacher's lounge door, unsurprised to find it locked. Trying to calm my shaking hands,
Hey, what's up?
I fiddled with the keys,
Sam
trying
Clark?
2 of them before the doors opened to my right. I had time for 3 more out of the dozen on the key ring. To my left, Tom came out of the principal's office. "Oh, man," he said, looking at the dead-eyed teachers bearing down on me. "Run, Nate!"
I'm not
he
scared.
cried.
Would you
I
just
slid
call
a key
us?
into the knob and turned it, amazed
would you
to
just
find
call
that it
us?
actually worked.
Run, Nate.
I'd found the key. I
Finish
stepped into the
this
room and picked up a chair from the wall, just as the teachers
know we
crowded the
didn't say
doorway
it.
behind me. I stood outside the glowing circle on the
Motherfucker,
ground
oh,
and used the
no.
chair to shove the floating vice principal.
You gotta
I had to
get
put
the
all my
dog.
strength into
Come
it,
on,
but it
man.
worked.
You gotta get
As soon
something.
as he reached the opposite
This is
edge
like
of the
an
circle,
episode of
he
Aqua
fell
Teen
to the
Hunger
ground.
Force, and he just
Immediately, the glowing lights in
gonna
his
turn
face
on.
disappeared, leaving only scorched black holes. The foreign words and symbols all over the floor, walls, and
Freaking
ceiling stopped
Pokemon
glowing
language
too.
and writing on the wall
Behind
and
me,
shit.
I heard bodies falling to the floor. I turned around to see
Yeah,
that
let the
all the
bodies hit the
teachers
floor.
crowding the hallway were now
Let the
sprawled out.
bodies hit the floor.
I knew instinctively that they weren't unconscious. They were dead.
Ooh,
They'd been dead all day. At least now, they weren't trying to kill us.
that is
Behind
true.
us,
It's always
outside
good
the
to look on the
school,
positive.
the sound of approaching sirens was like music to my ears.
The cops are onto us.
Story 3,
Shit.
Hungry High School. History
What-
class is
What
underway,
y'all think this one gonna
and
be
there's
about?
nothing more boring.
All right, guys, what do you guys think this story, Hungry High School, is going to be about? I've never seen these, so, we going to guess. All right, put y'all guesses in the chat. Yeah, I'm saying if we reach our super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, we will be jumping into a scary game immediately. The easiest way to super chat your boy is by super chatting directly through the link that's pinned up in the comment section and or so below. Definitely one of them. Yeah, I mean, if you guys do send something through my tip jar, do me the biggest favor by saying, Blasphemous HD, check your tip jar. It's a game we play here on the channel. The second best way to super chat your boy is by super chat directly through the channel. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who super chats the most towards the milestone gets to choose the direction of the stream. Let's do this, mug.
I slide down in my seat and adjust my hooded sweatshirt. Mrs.
Just like
Blaylock
high
used to
school
give me
Eminem.
shit about my hood, but I eventually wore her down.
Man,
It's not the hood that I'm concerned with, though.
just like you're going to a
It's
rap
the
battle.
headphones in my ears under
Yeah.
the hood. There are a few classes where I can get away with listening to music while the teacher drones on. It takes persistence to make it so the teachers don't even try, but I'm stubborn and I like to get my way.
Purple hoodie.
I zone
know
out
he doesn't have a
while Mrs.
girlfriend.
Blaylock goes over World War II.
Word.
Class is about halfway over when all the students suddenly perk up and look toward the PA speaker in the corner of the room. I reach up and take one of my headphones out, hearing the familiar instructions of another lockdown drill. It's about time for one, I think. We do one every month. I slip the headphone back into my ear. I don't need to hear the instructions. I already
Please
know
tell us
what we're
song he's
supposed to
listening
do. I lean forward and get ready to head to the other side of the room with the rest of the students. A fast-paced punk rock song plays in my ears. Everyone stays seated for another minute or so, and I assume there must be some other announcements or instructions for this drill. I debate taking my headphones out to hear them, but it's probably too late now anyway. I'll just follow the lead of the other
Give me a
students.
second, guys.
Mrs. Blaylock is standing in the front of the room, looking like she's asleep with her.
Give me a second, guys. I'm bringing up my second chat right now. Might take a couple seconds.
Their eyes open. I know the feeling. The students all stand up at the same time, a synchronized movement that gives me chills. I stand up too, shrugging it off as a coincidence. I take a couple of steps forward to head to the wall, but none of the other students are moving.
Oh,
I look over at Jared, who is the only kid in class I can really stand, and see that he's standing up, just staring ahead. What the hell is going on? I think for a second that everyone in class is playing a prank on me,
what are these,
but that
zombies
would
now or
involve a
some shit?
level of preparedness that is unthinkable for high school students, especially the ones at my school. The song I'm listening to ends, and there's a moment of silence before the next one begins. A strange, repetitive sound comes dully through my headphones, and I feel my mind slipping away like I'm about to fall asleep. But it's not pleasant, like drifting off after a long day. It's downright scary, like my consciousness is being ripped away from me. The next song starts, and I snap out of it, coming back to my body. What in the actual I look up at the PA.
Hey, what's up, Secret?
There's nowhere else that sound could come from. I pull out my phone and open Spotify. I go into advanced settings and select the crossfade songs option, so there won't be any silence between songs. I put my phone back in my pocket and turn my head. The girl that sits behind Jared, her name's Amy, is sucking on
Sucking his neck.
Jared's neck. It only takes me a moment to realize she's not really sucking on his neck. She's biting it. She
The
pulls away
vampire!
with a mouthful of
Wait, what?
flesh, and blood sprays out of Jared's neck,
You don't
coating
eat that.
Amy's face as she chews
Bitch,
contentedly.
They got cafeterias
Jared
and
doesn't
shit
seem to
like this.
notice. He steps forward to Hector, the student ahead of him.
Mother,
Jared raises Hector's arm, then takes a big
what
bite
type
out of it.
nasty,
Hands come at me
freaky
from
shit?
both sides, and I turn to see dead-eyed students grabbing at me,
Oh,
their
man,
mouths
they want
watering.
this. What
I
are
shove
they-
them back and
they're
rush to the front of the
salivating for this?
room. I head straight for the door, looking over my shoulder to see that all the students in the
fucked up.
classroom are now eating each other. Bloody mouths chew, wounds spill blood, and glazed eyes stare at nothing.
Neck and
Mrs.
shoulder
Blaylock
beads.
steps toward me with that same blank yet hungry look on her
That's what they're
face. I turn, running into the hall, and slam right into the gym teacher, Mr. Hardiman. He grabs me by
Damn.
the shoulders and ducks his head forward to take a bite out of me.
Punch him, punch him.
I snap my head forward, headbutting him in the
Headbutt, my
nose.
nigga.
We stumble
talking
away
about.
from each other. I grip my forehead,
Go for the bridge of
wondering
the
how
nose,
people
bro.
do that in the movies without getting hurt. I've got a serious headache,
Bridge of the
but it
forehead,
pales in
bro.
comparison
Nah.
to the threat of being eaten by Mr. Hardiman. He reaches toward me again, but I duck him and run down the hall. Punk rock plays in my headphones, and I suddenly feel like I'm in a movie with a kick-ass
Yeah, man, what a
soundtrack.
headbutt with this part.
But a glance into a classroom I'm
this part.
passing reminds me that this is no movie. This is really happening. Everyone has turned to zombies, and they're eating each other. I keep running, heading to the front office. I slide to a
Eating each
stop
other.
outside the office door,
The
looking through the
lesbian
window.
Zombies.
I don't see anyone in the office
I
area.
watched that horror film.
I don't know exactly where the
Double
PA
entendre.
system is located, but I assume it must be somewhere beyond that office door in the faculty area. I push through the door and come to the reception desk that's usually manned by Miss Kelly, the administrative assistant. I rush around the desk and trip over someone, or two someones. I realize as I look behind me where I am on the floor. Miss Kelly,
Damn.
once busy eating Principal
sure
Daly,
they're not
now
zombies?
sets her sights
I
on
mean,
me. She grabs my left leg while Principal Daly, who is so
vampires?
badly eaten I thought he was dead, sits up from the floor and reaches out for me. I yell and kick and scramble away, ducking into the first office I see.
I'd have been pushing this zombie
As soon as
towards
I stand up in the office,
oh God, take
I'm
him
knocked down
instead.
again as someone in dark clothing runs into me.
I've
We
got
both
babies.
fall to the floor, and I'm ready to fend off a hungry mouth, but the figure clambers up and runs out the door. I look around the
Lesson from a
office
bad
and see
female.
the PA system built into the wall next to the desk.
Sending off all
The
hungry
microphone
mouths
is
for
bent
me.
down to a small digital recording device on the desk. I see that someone has taped the transmit button down. I rip the tape off and hit stop on the digital recorder. I pull out my phone and turn down the volume a little, ready to turn it back up if I hear that weird noise again.
Yeah,
But
turn
I
up on
don't.
them.
So I turn my music down
Yeah,
some
play
more,
the Led Zeppelin.
and then I turn it off.
Play it.
I hear a
Play the Dead
high-pitched
Mouse.
sound start up, which sends my
Play
heart
it.
skipping and almost has me pushing play on my phone again. But I recognize the noise. It's the sound of hundreds of people screaming. I step out to
Not a
the
good
office
soundtrack at
door
all.
and see Miss Kelly and Principal Daly looking at their wounds,
screaming.
Principal Daly passes out as I stand there, unsure what to do. Miss Kelly looks up at me,
That's not that
tears
sexy.
streaming down her blood-smeared cheeks. What happened? She
Your
screams.
Last dying
Help
breaths,
me!
at least
All
pull one of
across
them
the
out.
school, students and teachers are pouring out of the classrooms,
Come on, there's
bloody
no
and
reason
missing pieces,
everybody
screaming
dying
in
unhappy.
confusion. I can hear
You
them.
know?
I step back into the office where the PA is and shut the door for a little quiet. I call 911 and tell them there's been a terrible incident during a lockdown drill.
You just
I
now
tell them
calling
to send
911?
all the medical personnel they can. The lady asks me how many people are injured. All of them, I say. Once the call is done, I
The
lean over,
people didn't alert
deep
you
press
first?
the transmit button on the PA, and tell everyone that help is on the way. I can still hear the screaming. I look down at my phone again, debating. Making a decision, I turn my music back on, crank the volume, and go looking for a first aid kit, thankful that I can no longer hear the screaming. I don't know who it was that set this whole thing up. I don't know how it's even possible, but I do know one thing. I'm
Shouldn't
never
be
going
wearing your
anywhere
headphones
without
full
my
blast
headphones ever
when you got
again.
Zombies looking for you. What the hell? Damn. I was not expecting that to be the end of that mug. Bruh. All right, so let's try this mug on for size. It's a bit lighter, but still scary. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blast from Sage D. Got my co-star Hot Cheetos here. You know what I mean? And today we're here to check out if Sans was in Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I've never seen this video before, but you guys have sent me this in the DMs of the Discord. So we're about to check this mug out. Let's do this. It is by none other than Cyber Legends. Go and check them out. They're talented people. That's real. What was the last video by? Oh. Also, shout out to Dr. No Sleep. Won't be getting much of it after watching his scary story times. I like this already. Oh. You know I'm starting to realize $120 a week. Can't just do that, man. They gotta let me know they're there. So these trophies, they're on sale. But they sound pretty good. How much do they cost? Oh, don't come back until you've got money. Got him. Worth it. Ooh, $120 a week. Man, that's not even enough to pay my child support payments. This should be the place. Freddy Fazbear. Not bad. Whoa.
Wait a minute. It's Cyber Legends here. And remember to obliterate them. Completely free, and you can always change your mind later.
Oh shit. These motherfuckers are PlayStation 1 graphics. Crash Bandicoot from PlayStation 1. Metal Gear Solid from PlayStation 1 graphics.
Oh, hello. I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
Settled in. Yep.
I actually worked in that office before you. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but then there was the bite of 87.
You would not listen to the calls. So you're gonna figure it out hands on, huh? Super cooked. Oh shit. Don't open that shit. Don't you do it. Not the Jaws music? Oh, okay. Hello there, sir. I'm Freddy Fazbear. We won't jump you. Don't lie on me, bitch. No. Fuck. We gonna edit that out. I think you accidentally closed the door. You freaking shit. Hell no, don't open them shits. Fuck no, I'll be back. Yeah. Ass. Animatronics might move. Probably should listen. Shit, 79%. 77. What? The door uses power to close. Very diabolical. But I need to look for it. Oh. Fuck. 1%? Nigga, don't. Oh, fuck. Huh? Oh, man. Damn. Y'all know I'm jumpy. You're trying to give me a hug. You do it wrong. That's real. Well, what's wrong with Dr. Blaster? Bitch. What, a Yu-Gi-Oh card monster? We're gonna edit that out. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, my ankles. Well, shake and bake. Huh? Shake and bake this punk ass. Well, listen to the song, man. Pretty good. I like it. No, no. Yeah. Well. Good question. Because. Oh. Huh? You look like him. Huh? Huh? The purple guy. Huh? No. Yeah, no cake is diabolical. Don't give up your week's pay. Simpsons has something to do with this? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Does seem pretty neat. Nope. been gone. If my mod squad banned you on TikTok, I don't even know how to go unban you, bro. The mod squad, man. You know what I mean? Ice cream? What a beautiful nightmare. Room. Oh boy. Let's take a look at what the skeleton's dreaming of. Oh boy.
Guys, wake up! We've run out of money!
That's what's up.
We've only got enough funds for 3 more meals at Ruby's!
If you super chat 5, I'll figure it out and I'll go through and unban your account. You know what I mean? Don't even gotta be nothing crazy. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yes. Found him. Oh, yes. Ketchup, no eggs. My biggest fear is running out of limited edition ketchup. Bro, these are well made. Yep. Insulted the one and almighty prototype. I never thought anybody would want my nigga toys. In fact, I can show you some more of my creations. It's really like that, nigga. This one it's really like that. That's how easy it is to make friends, guys. That's hilarious. Is that a real superpower he has? I didn't know he could do telekinesis. Good cat. It's a whole feminist. Of course you judge a book by its cover. It's called observation. Yes? The fuck? Oh wait, no, I was joking. 5. hitting the Voltron? Nigga. That's good. Never forget. No. Hey, what up, Narcic? What up, Christmas? What's up, gang?
Oh my god!
Yeah. Micro nap so short, no one even noticed. What the heck? Oh. I guess we got to finish it. You guys did send it through as a suggestion. Hold up. Seasonal packets. Oh. FBI, open up. Angry. That wide. Huh? Definitely Pokemon. yes, the back room. We don't need any house. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got room to retreat. Those must have been code words. How you scared that he the one holding the gun? Oh.
Bruh.
Click here or
Nigga. Yo, so where you guys from? What time is it where you guys are at? Mm-hmm. is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here to check out none other than a scary video you guys have sent to me. It's called Box Fort. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all used to make box forts when we were children, usually while watching Lion King as a young person. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, box forts have grown up and turned on the people that did the best for their career. You know what I'm saying? Us. All of us are black that are watching this. Let's do this.
Come on, hurry.
I already know this.
What the heck? It's a box fort. What? Like the one we made when we were little.
Wanna try the slide?
I've been sitting by the phone.
Come on, just go. Here, I'll take it and you can go. Okay, it's a bit of a squeeze. 2, 1.
Not down the stairs.
Theo, get in the fort. Come on. That's sturdy. Theo, you want to try? 30 boxes
What's up,
later.
Miss Optimized?
Voila. What are you doing, doggy? What? Wait. Did you hear that?
Bitch! Come on, man. Get the shit out of me, bro. That shit ain't even funny.
Taylor! Have you seen my phone?
Fucking with this music in the car. Oh shit, I be slaying. Shit, don't do that. It's no.
I don't think it's in here. I know I had it in here earlier.
Games with
Sorry,
these bitches,
Case.
you know I
Maybe the
ain't
battery's
playing.
dead and it'll show up tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the streets. The dark of the streets. Yes, texting your he-hoes. Huh. Shit, hell yeah, leave your fort up. Never go look at a sound.
Theo?
Investigate shit, you fool.
Theo, come here.
Just let that be an
Come on.
actual dog. Oh, it's a dog. Okay.
Come on. Come on, big boy.
Fuck. Better get jump scare, guys.
Theo.
Is he downstairs? Did we bring him in last night?
I'll tell Muse.
Theo!
Muse? We can't find Theo.
Hmm?
Theo!
Hey, just woke up. You gonna be on in a
Theo!
minute? I got good super chat.
Theo!
Woke up. You got some good super chats. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yo, so I just started another reaction channel where I can release new reactions on. And that one has a lot of your super chat requests on it, Jonathan the Gamer.
Theo?
When she sees it, she's gonna shit bricks, guys. Bitch on flew the coop. Scared the shit out of us. What's up, Christian? Looks safe enough.
First my phone, then Theo goes missing, and then my phone mysteriously shows up? I know I checked the entire fort last night. What's going on, Muse?
It's real talk, Hazel. Definitely blow the house up. Yes, for real, Christine. That can't be good. Uh-oh. Chicken's cooked.
Theo?
I don't like this. That's real, Christian Wade. Oh, hell no.
Theo. Theo.
What the fuck? This is fucking up. y'all go? What? Oh my God, bro, that's the worst. Oh shit. Don't you do this to us. This is our middle-aged white woman, damn it. Christian Wade said he died for her. I don't second the sentiment, but I ain't mad at it.
What the heck? How did you get
Scared
here?
the crap out of me.
Are you okay? How'd you get here, bud? Huh?
Oh hell no.
All right, come here. Ugh. Mwah.
Close the door. Send the dog in there after it first.
Guys!
Found him? Where was he?
I was in the kitchen and then I heard a scratch and he was on the deck waiting for me.
Theo? Don't you ever do that again.
Come on, bro. So it was one of them ones where don't nothing happen? Yeah, that one wasn't scary at all.
Hey guys.
Damn.
A man named Evan decided to share something his neighbor's family had
Check out some scary TikToks real fast.
A man named Evan decided to share something his neighbor's family had recorded for quite some time. Evan's neighbor had been talking about strange presences in her apartment, but when she tried to man named Evan decided to share something his neighbor's family had recorded for quite some time. Evan's neighbor had been talking about strange presences in her apartment, but when she tried telling people, they dismissed her and didn't take her seriously. It wasn't until Evan's wife got to know the neighbor's niece that things shifted. The niece finally decided to show them the security camera footage, and what was captured on that recording made people stop dismissing the neighbor's claims.
Oh, fuck.
In the recording, something moves through the apartment. It doesn't look like a complete figure, but resembles something transparent drifting across the room. Then it fades away, disappearing into nothing. For months, Evan's neighbor had been insisting something was wrong, that something was there. Everyone wrote her off as paranoid or imaginative, but Evan believes this footage might finally be the evidence she needed. So, is this genuine paranormal activity caught on camera, or can it be explained some other way? Let me know. Maria Dagnino works as a nurse in a hospital. She usually takes the night shift. At first, everything was fine, but then before too long, she started experiencing what she claims is paranormal activity. Many of her co-workers also report seeing and hearing strange things in the hospital, leading Maria to conclude that it is haunted by the ghosts of patients who have passed away. Because of this, Maria often records herself working when she's alone. That way, if anything happens, she can catch proof on camera. One night, one of Maria's patients passes away. After the body has been taken away, she needs to clean the room, and that's when she sees something that creeps her out.
Haz de cuenta que yo me metí aquí, a la madre, y me asomé aquí, pero no me asomé hasta acá, me asomé así nada más, y cerré la puerta para limpiar el baño. Y me metí a limpiar el baño, y miré que se estaba sentando aquí, y dije, ay, quiero ir al baño. Y cerré, o sea, yo estaba encerrada. Y cuando salí del baño me asomé y miré que no había nada. Ay, no, vamos a salir de aquí.
The story of the ghost patient is just one of many creepy things that Maria has seen while working at the hospital, and is far from the worst. One night, while working alone in the hospital's basement, she captures something terrifying on camera. Maria's phone camera captures a dark figure at the end of the hallway. It's visible for only half a second before it quickly disappears from view. So where the fuck did that figure go?
Yo todos los videos que subí los grabé en una ocasión que me tocó trabajar de noche y de verdad que no había nadie. Donde supuestamente se mira que se mete una persona, hay una pared. Si lo ponen lento se van a dar cuenta que hay una pared.
After seeing so many inexplicable things at work, Maria and her co-workers are left with little doubt that the hospital is haunted by the ghosts of former patients. But what do you think? Did Maria catch a ghost on camera that night? Or is there another way to explain this? An abandoned school in rural China is said to be incredibly haunted. Years ago, a tragic event took place in the school that led to several students passing away. Not long after, the school closed down and has been left to decay ever since. An urban explorer recently heard the stories about the school being haunted and decided to take a look. On that day, after night had fallen, he brought a torch and a camera and stepped into the darkness of the entrance hall. However, he had only been inside the abandoned building for a few minutes when this happened.
很多了，爹爹，5万人骨灰堂，你说这里边有得多少吧，爹爹？全是啊，爹爹。哎，5万人骨灰堂，操他奶奶个啥！这也是，这也是。哎呦我的妈！我操！我的妈！
As the urban explorer examines some old lockers in the abandoned school, he feels something brush against his foot. Looking down, he is horrified to see a pale hand reaching out from one of the lockers. Too terrified to continue his exploration, he runs out of the building as quickly as he can and, of course, never goes back. To this day, he cannot think of any logical explanation for what happened when he was exploring that abandoned school. The only explanation that makes sense to him is that the school really is haunted, and he caught one of the ghosts on camera. But the question remains, if this really was a ghost, what did it want? Was it reaching out for help? Or was it trying to grab the explorer? United Warhorse is a live stream comedian from the United States. He doesn't normally post anything paranormal. In fact, he says he didn't believe in ghosts before, but in January, he posted a video that completely changed his perspective. The footage was shared with him by a friend named Joe, who had been dealing with something he couldn't explain. Joe kept hearing strange noises coming from his basement and assumed there must have been an animal down there. But every time he went to investigate, he couldn't find anything. So he decided to install a security camera, hoping to catch whatever was making those sounds. The very next day, the camera captured something that left them both convinced they were dealing with something supernatural.
It is the most important evidence to poltergeist, I believe, in history when it comes to actual footage. Okay, box falls. Ain't nothing big. Ain't nothing serious. I don't know what's in that box, and I don't know what it's on, but it falls, okay? It looked like there's a little tension going on that box. Look at that. You see that? How it's tilting? It just snapped into place like that. Watch, it gets worse. That box is shaped like a diamond now. That's bananas. Let's run it back one more time and watch the stuff on the table now, okay? Watch all this stuff on the table. How many items just moved at once? My friend Joe hears this shit. He's hearing stuff happening downstairs, okay? So he's like, F it, let me go downstairs and grab the camera so I can see what it is. And at this time, he's not thinking ghosts. He's thinking of a fucking animal in his basement, probably running around trying to figure out a way to escape. See, here he comes. He's coming downstairs. He was telling me it was mad weird. Right when he got down, like halfway down the stairs, he said like he felt something. He felt mad weird going downstairs. Like he was like, there's something wrong. So when he came downstairs to touch the camera, now what you guys want to do is look at the table again. Did you see that? Everything flew off the table.
A box suddenly falls to the ground, then appears to be dragged and moved around by something invisible. But the paranormal activity doesn't stop there. Items on a nearby table start shifting on their own. Joe comes down into the basement and says he immediately feels
Yep, I was hella asleep. For real, for real. Best sleep of my life. Let's see. I don't know. Foxy Fox. Damn. This motherfucker ain't even clickable. I'm interested to see what these videos are.
feels a weird, unsettling presence. Then the items on the table suddenly fly off, as if...
Well, I finally made it to Freddy's, even though traffic kept me from arriving a bit more later than usual. I at least made it. Okay. First thing I should do is get the stage lights going. That might be a problem, however, since I don't know this control box way too well. Glad they labeled the buttons though, so should be this one? There you go. Okay, well, the boss told me that Chica needed to be seen tonight, especially since her voice seemed a bit more jumpy than usual on today's performance. Now, even though I don't work the day shift, a few co-workers told me about what had happened, and it was something. This one?
Hi, everybody. I'm Chica. Let's party.
Huh, it didn't sound bad at all. It honestly just sounded normal. I don't know what the boss could be on about. Unless I try another voice test, maybe it'll start showing the glitches, but as of right now, I'm not hearing anything too bad.
Sounds like it's someone's birthday.
Aha! There you go. Okay, well, now I guess it's my job to fix her. So let me go get the toolbox from the storage room and I'll be right back. Well, there are some good news and some bad news. The good news is, after removing part of Chica's beak and taking a closer look at the endoskeleton, nothing seems to be wrong with her mechanics. The bad news is, it's probably going to need a change of a voice box, and I didn't bring that out from the storage room. So now I have to go get the box from the storage room and come back. Again. Okay, so hopefully now that I switch out the voice box for a newer one, it should fix the problem. However, I realized something, and I'll have to check back the recordings after this. But when I had arrived back from the storage room, the puppet animatronic, or whatever that thing is not on stage anymore. But then again, the box is closed. Probably just has a timer set to it to open and close itself. It's nothing I should worry about. Anyways, let's see if this works now.
Freddy, wake up! The show is about to start!
Wow, that actually sounded way more better than before. And all because of me. Okay, well, I think that's everything the boss wanted me to do, so I think it's time I should start closing up for today. Camera. What the?
The party isn't over yet, kids!
Did I accidentally turn her on again? Which one is it to turn her off? So many buttons on this. Oh, great. Now I accidentally turned the lights off instead of turning her off. Give me a minute. I have something here. Alright. Now, which one is it to turn the lights on?
Why is Chica dressed
Look
dirty?
at that. They're next to each other. Okay. Why did they turn it on? Well, it looks like something short-circuited the power. And now I have to go into the breaker room and fix it. At least that thing is finally turned off. Yes, okay. So I managed to get the power back up running. So everything should be a-okay. And I'm finally able to leave. What? What the hell? Something must be on the other side. What the hell could it be, though? Unless this is a...
I was staring directly into that one.
What the hell was that?
That one almost got me.
I'm getting out of here. What the hell did I just hit?
What the fuck? Mother. Sure, the builder just crashed out after losing everything.
The Haunting Flash. Casually filming her roommate's cat from the cozy setting of her roommate's bed, YouTube user Lauren Constantino 1404 thought she was capturing just another cute moment for her YouTube channel. With the cat's eyes glistening from the dim hallway, she never expected the video to take a chilling turn. While recording, she noticed a brief, inexplicable anomaly, a fleeting incident so subtle that it was easy to miss. Later, curiosity got the better of her, and she reviewed the footage, meticulously going frame by frame to unravel the mystery. What she found left her not just spooked, but genuinely terrified. Around 2.5 seconds into filming, without using any camera flash, a bizarre light flashes across the screen in front of her cat. But what was it? If we slow down the video and pause it right at the precise moment of the flash, we can see what appears to be a creepy face with glowing yellow eyes appearing before it vanishes. Lauren, haunted by this creepy face appearing in front of her cat, uploads the video to YouTube and Reddit. And as always, the skeptic army came out in force. Some Reddit users, like FM Nell, speculate that, quote, in the video, you can see that the face appears almost at the exact same time as the cat's eyes align with the camera and phone, and I am pretty sure it's just a filter trying to match what it assumed to be a face. But Lauren counters, saying she 100% did not use a filter, and questions the origin of the flash, highlighting that even beauty filters don't create new facial features, they only enhance what's already there. She even offers to debunk the filter theory with a future experiment. But that's not all. Despite having lived in her early 1900s built home for only 2 months, Lauren sometimes felt an inexplicable sense of being watched. Her roommates too have had their own eerie experiences, making one wonder just what histories and mysteries are entangled in the walls of this old home. After the terrifying discovery, Lauren and her roommates didn't take any chances. They promptly had the house spiritually cleansed, but the question lingers, was this a mere glitch, a haunting visage of something otherworldly, or something darker? Share your thoughts below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Jermaine Extremo, a young explorer from Argentina, live streams his exploration around a supposedly haunted cemetery. The cemetery is well known for sightings of ghosts, and visitors to the area have reported the sounds of footsteps close behind them, but when they turn around, no one's ever there. Jermaine spends some time exploring the cemetery. He then comes across an area known as the children's section and finds something creepy.
Me encuentro una ouija en un cementerio y cometo un gran error.
No, amigos y amigas, miren esto. No, no, no. Quiero creer... No quiero creer que esto sean gotas de... Gotas de sangre. Llévala. No me tienten. No me tienten, por favor. Ay, esta tumba. ¿Qué es esto? No, amigo, no, una cuija. Lo siento mucho. Voy a agarrar con la bolsa. No. Oh, ya fue, con la mano.
Jermaine spots a Ouija board that had been placed on a child's grave. Creeped out, but out of respect, he decides to remove the board. However, this turned out to be a very bad idea.
Lo siento, amigos, lo siento. Me voy. Disculpen, amigos, disculpen de verdad, pero son oportunidades que pasan una vez en 1000 años. Así que me voy.
Come on, man. I can't stand Ray J. Yo, what's up, Jack Avery? What's up, Rodeo?
As Jermaine hastily makes his way to the entrance of the cemetery, his flashlight illuminates a mysterious figure, which looks like a nun down one of the passageways. But Jermaine doesn't see it. A few nights later, at 3:35 in the morning, whoever or whatever this is appears to have followed him.
Come on, man.
Miren, amigo. Son las... A ver si se ve 3:35 de la madrugada.
Otra vez me despierto por ruidos fuertes en el techo y cuando me asomo por la ventana, miren. ¿Qué es eso? Explíqueme. ¿Qué es eso? Vamos a ver de afuera. Vamos a ver si se ve de acá. Se ve. Miren. Miren. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué onda? Hola. ¿A quién busca? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Miren, miren. Enfoca. Enfoca. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué? ¿Qué se hizo?
Man, I just heard some crazy stuff, chat. Man, this chick was beating this dude up real bad, like punching him in the face in front of everybody. He picks her up, throws her on her face. She breaks her nose. He has to pay her $50,000, man. That's not fair. You know what I mean? Shit, she should have to pay him. Like, just keep beating people in the face and then expecting them not to do nothing. Bruh. Yo, so what's up, you guys, man? What you guys been up to? Here's some top 5. Dude, they released new stuff.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. The videos you're about to watch may just be proof of paranormal activity. Number 1. A Reddit user in Australia was startled awake when their dog suddenly began barking in the middle of the night. It was just before 3 a.m. and something outside had clearly caught the dog's attention. Curious, they pulled up the footage from their Ring camera and almost immediately noticed something unsettling lurking behind their home.
Doesn't look too bad.
At first glance, the footage appears to show nothing more than a small glowing light floating in the yard. The strange light gently drifted back and forth before suddenly vanishing. But almost the instant it disappeared, something far more unsettling emerged from the left side of the yard. What appears to be a pale, ghostly figure slowly walked into the yard before coming to a stop. The eerie silhouette stayed nearly motionless, seemingly staring directly toward the house. Despite the camera's low quality, it's surprisingly easy to make out what looks like the figure's head and body. According to the homeowner, they've never witnessed anything like this before, and they're really hoping they never do again. Number 2. The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee originally opened its doors in 1959 and served the community for nearly 4 decades before closing in 1998. After sitting vacant for years, the abandoned building developed a reputation for strange occurrences and eventually reopened as a paranormal research center, offering ghost hunts and overnight investigations. Visitors of the old hospital have reported hearing disembodied voices, footsteps echoing through empty hallways, objects moving on their own, and even shadow figures lingering down dark corridors. A pair of investigators known as the Paranormal Adventure Couple decided to test their luck and investigate the hospital. As they made their way through the dark halls, they had a camera recording the entire time. Later on, while sifting through their footage, they noticed something they couldn't explain.
Hey, what's up, chat? What's up, Auden? What's up, Austin? What's up, Jaden? What it is, Wendigo?
At the very end of the hallway, against the back wall, a dark shadow can be seen slowly moving across. The large black mass stretched across nearly the entire wall as it drifted toward the right. It had no distinct shape or silhouette, just a massive dark anomaly gliding through the distance. The footage becomes even more unsettling when you realize the paranormal couple were the only two people inside the hospital at the time. And if neither of them cast the shadow, then who or what was moving?
Yo, W's in the chat to Jonathan the Gamer, man. Yo, he just said check the tip jar, man. He's got something for us. Yo, W's in the chat to Jonathan the Gamer. He just sent 20 directly through the tip jar. Yo, we watched our first scary music video. Well, not scary music video, but scary story video today. It's actually very well done. All right, y'all. We about to watch a short scary film. It's about to be popping. It's Frozen. You should thaw it out. What it is, guys. Off-putting. What it is, guys. It's your boy Blast from this HD. And today we are here to check out a scary short film called The River. Oh boy, you know what they say, don't go chasing waterfalls, just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. At least where I'm from, that's the best way not to get syphilis. I'm joking. You can't avoid it. Now, if you guys want to watch the original video, the link will be in the chat. If you guys want to watch the original video, the link will be in the description down below. It's by Super Freak Media. Shit, maybe there ain't no avoiding it. Let's do this before I make the other joke I was thinking about making. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can see the screen. Type of 2 in the chat if it's frozen. Alrighty then. Yep.
Gently down the street. If Jenny grabs you by the toe, don't forget to scream.
Yep. No audio. Yeah. Is that prehistoric? The mist. Or the fog. The forest. Oh, is that an upside down black person with Uggs on? Or a very thick elephant tree trunk? More at 11. Never trust snakes. Yo, Stellar, thank you for the gift, man. Hey, Stellar, appreciate you for the 25 diamonds. Huh. They-made white woman. Got her legs inside the water. Nigga. Yo! Hey, W's in the chat. Thank you, Stellar Stars. You guys can't hear me. Understandable. Let's see. All right, you guys. If you can't hear my mic, then
Sarah, it's me. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from right now, but I need a chance to explain.
all right. How about now? Type of one in the
Please
chat
tell me where you
if
are.
you guys can hear what I'm saying.
It was never.
Type of two in the chat if you guys can't hear what I'm saying.
I don't want to make excuses, but losing Dad this last year has been hard, and you know things with me and Adam haven't been easy lately.
All right, so type of one in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type of two in the chat if you can't hear what I'm talking about, because like the audio is too messed up, you know. We're muted. Alright. Yo, so type of one in the chat if you guys can hear what I'm saying. Type of two in the chat if you can't hear what I'm saying. I might have to turn my TikTok off. Maybe it's just you then. Yeah, it seems like it's just you, Kylie. Actually, I'm wondering, could you give me a good reason to keep you here? If everyone else can hear me loud and clear, but somehow you're constantly telling me something's wrong? Yeah, there's something in math called a common denominator. Kaylee definitely is looking to be the common denominator. Nah, you can hear me clearly. Oh. Oh, that's good you can hear me clearly. Hey, so Kaylee, can you give me 2 reasons why we should keep you here? Understandable, Kaylee. You know what I mean? Happens to the best of us. I don't know how they canoe down here regardless. I mean, like, in general. I ain't gonna do this. It's not the place I would want to take a nap. Yep. Definitely a good place for a snooze. Oh shit. Is that a shark? I'd be scared to put my phone in the water.
Sarah, thank God
Nothing about this situation is okay.
Please listen to me. Let me explain.
What could you possibly say to explain what you did? You were fucking my sister.
It was a mistake. It was... I don't love her. I love you.
Love. You stopped loving me a long time ago and you know it. It just took for this to happen for me to finally catch up.
Sarah, please, just come home and let me talk to you in person. I need to apologise. We need to sort this out. I can't do any of this without you.
Hey, yo, James. Speak freely,
Goodbye,
bruh.
Michael.
Yo, James, don't be quiet now. Is that a shoe? Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's not good. The fuck? Zoom in on that. Hell no. Not the phone. Damn. She gonna look up and she gonna be gone. I have no idea why she was not there. Or swim there for that matter. Pull out the knife, Blicky. See, she got a weapon. Yeah, that's real. That better not be the end of it. I thought she had a machete.
Hello. Nice boat.
Get away from there! There's something in the water! Stay away from here!
What do you mean?
Where are your parents?
There's more than
Go and
jumping
get
in the
them.
water. There's
I
people.
need help. Can you bring them here, please?
Have you seen her?
Who? Please.
Okay.
She had no reflexes. That woman has no reflexes. What type of shit? No, she just. She wouldn't try her next, like paddle away from there. The best stroke, bitch. Yeah, there it is. Julio was out. That's how you fend off unwanted attackers. I think it is. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust for real. I pulled my knife too, motherfucker. That is funny. Super Freak. Who names their horror channel Super Freak? Yo, I'm dead. It's too funny. Super Freak. Super Freak. She's super freaky. Ow. Damn. They was making some wildly good horror stuff. There's one called The Sandman. Mr. Sandman. Put me Mr. Sandman. Please stay out of my dreams. I ain't with that goofy shit of you robbing me. Alright, let's do this. Get this one the old visual taste test. Oh, hell no. And that nigga naked? Oh, hell no. And that nigga run like Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, no. Uber Eats? We can talk about this. I've got juice. I've got exotic juices. Yes. Hell to the no, Jonathan the Gamer. We can offer you women. We have women. Well, depends on what you're asking for. Oh, shit. Nigga. The Devil's Rock. I don't even know what that one is. That one sounds familiar, though. Oh, shit. It's Outlast. Nigga. I think Outlast might be one of my favorite scary games, man. Speaking of that, Outlast in real life. Could I survive Outlast Trials in real life? We made Outlast in real life. Okay. I mean, Outlast survival story? Outlast in real life. It looks like a bunch of people tried to do it, But let's see. Outlast in real life. What the fuck? Could Batman? Nigga. This looks kind of fast though. Holy fucking shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit! What the shit?
That's so scary.
Damn. I forgot that game was like that. Nigga. Shit. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD. And today we're here to check out a video called Funniest or Worst Jump Scare Moments in All of Outlast. You know what I'm saying? We've all played the game, and now we're here to check out the worst parts of it so that we can relive the terror. Look on the bright side. At least we're not reliving the horror. Ha ha. Delectable. Let's do this. Oh God. Like he's running from unsatiated participants at a dinner party. Run for your life. Get the oils. Yeah, you think you're gonna leave without doing backwards compatibility things with us? You think you got another thing coming? Yeah, guys. We gonna edit that out. God, Jesus, this is scary. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Freaked out Sesame. He wants way more than we offer. Oh God. Just call us a whore? Dude, this game is emotionally abusive. Run faster. Let's go faster. This is stressful. We're gonna edit that out.
Do you want him?
Want who? That's not good. You didn't know what you're selling, lady. Damn. Hey, appreciate the compliment, yo. You guys got good energy. W's in the chat. W's in the chat, man. Jonathan the Gamer just says, check the tip jar. Yo, Jonathan the Gamer just sent 10 directly through the tip jar. Yo, that means we's checking out the scary. We got this. Watch me do me. Act like I wasn't here. What it is, guys? It's your boy, friendly, portly, Tyrone Koppel. Blasphemous HD eloped with a white woman yesterday. And today we are here to do none other but than to check out a short horror film. And by short horror, I don't mean midget strippers, even though usually half off. I mean instead a scary video sent in the Discord and the DMs by none other than your man, my guy, Jonathan the Gamer, highest super chatter and #1 homie that has the other homies' backs. I swear to God I had something that sounded better than this. But at this point I'm just procrastinating. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Maturing is me no longer saying for of-age females to pull their breast out in order to make the video less stressful for the dudes that are watching. You know what I'm saying? But it is heavily implied. Let's do this. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. There we go. Don't want to leave the homies on red. Wish me luck. All right, y'all. Is it raining? The fuck? Hold up. Oh, shit. God damn. God damn. It's raining like a motherfucker. Damn. Oh, give me a second, y'all. What's up? All right, cool. Oh, yo, that's what's up. That's y'all's crib?
Justin, I want you to listen to me very carefully.
Hey, what's up, yo?
The woman is back.
That's cool. That's some of the homies.
You remember the rules. You must ignore her as much as possible, all right?
It's cool.
Just like last time. Don't look at her. Don't even think about her.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me.
That's
I promise
what's up.
she's gonna leave, but only if you pretend she isn't there. All right? Promise me.
I ain't mad at it. Appreciate the compliment, bros.
Okay.
Nigga.
Let's join your mom and Emily downstairs.
So have you you still plan on hitting up the UNLV gym and whatnot?
Now stay focused.
Nigga. That's what's up. Yeah. Hell yeah. I can only imagine what the, you know what I mean, what the monthly on that mug is. That's cool. Bruh. That's what's up. Yo, that's what's up. So you say Charleston and Rampart? Hell yeah, nigga. Shoot.
Go ahead, eat your food.
Emily, how did your algebra test go today?
I think I passed. I don't know.
That's good, Em. That's good. The dinner is, it's great. Huh?
Thank you.
Dad, I don't understand what's going on.
Quiet, Justin. Pass me the salt.
Why is she back?
I said quiet!
All right, we're restarting this mug, mate. My bad, y'all. There's a homie of mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Nigga. What are we gonna do? All right, let's do this. Oh, he's got a Game Boy Classic. You could literally use that to like.
Justin.
You know what I mean?
I want you
if
to
you ever
listen
get
to
into
me
a
very
fight, that's like the
carefully.
best weapon to have. Things like 16 pounds.
The woman is back.
The woman?
Hey, you remember the rules. You must ignore her as much as possible, all right?
What,
Just
you
like
growling
last
her?
time. Don't look at her. Don't even think about her. Hey, look at me. I promise she's gonna leave, but only if you pretend she isn't there.
That's got to be like his baby mama.
All right? Promise me.
It is raining. It is the perfect weather for scary videos. You're not even lying.
Okay. Let's join your mom and Emily downstairs for dinner. Now stay focused.
No, he said don't look. Don't you look at it.
Go ahead, eat your food.
Hmm?
Emily, how did your algebra test go today?
I think I passed. I don't know.
That's good, Em. That's good. The dinner is, it's great. Huh?
Thank you.
Dad, I don't understand what's going on.
Quiet, Justin. Pass me the salt.
Why is she back?
I said quiet!
She does stuff that you can't even fathom. Now you go to your rooms. Read your goddamn parsnips.
This is the only way. Just ignore it, Justin.
Oh, you can move it with his mind or something? Oh, fuck. Don't you move. Don't you look at it. Oh, 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 oh. God damn.
Dad?
His ashy as shit.
It's okay, honey. Just finish everything off your plate.
This bitch play rent? You let her back in here? Yep, that's cold. She gonna look.
We can't keep doing this.
No. Don't you look.
I'll get it.
No, we can just
No.
let it.
I'll get it.
No.
Eat.
Hey, what's up, chicken? I do. Of course I do, Jacket. Justin. Hey, what's up, Hayden?
Leave us alone.
Gail?
Leave my family alone!
Gail, come back to the table. Justin, get back to the table!
Damn. Oh! Damn. He's about to drag his arm in there too. Won't you look? Won't you look at it?
Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Run, babies. Run, babies, run. This bitch looked. Oh, God damn, that's scary. That's just scary as hell. Yo, Jonathan the Gamer. That was a crowd, bro. That was a crowd, man. That one woke me up. It's like, God damn. That's that shit, man. It's that shit, man. That shit is almost too well done. Oh, man. Yep. Damn that. Hey, so where you guys from? What times are where you guys are at? Good grief, man. Grim War Horror, bro. Y'all, they stuck their ankles in that one, bro. They put their ankles in that one. That shit scary as shit. They got 9 videos on here. Fraggable. Bruh. They have a knack for horror, man. They got a real knack for horror. Alright, so let's see. We got like 3 of them. Dun 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 dun. What's up, Shannon? What's up, JN? What's up, Nirik? What's up, BJ? BJ the Jew Man. That sounds really suggestive. Alright. We're gonna edit that out. Nigga. Don't peek. Can't stop, won't stop. Don't look at it. Oh, that's what's up. They got Asian coaches. Hey, what's up, Goku? Hey, huh? PSP. Or Nintendo Switch, maybe? Oh, he's playing Animal Crossing. That's what's up. Hell yeah, that's what's up that you got some more for us. Hey, what's up, Bernad? Hey, what's up, Stillers? Bro, what's your guys' favorite video games? What type of shit? So she touches something in the game, then it turns stuff on in real life. That's pretty cool. Do I still play scary games? I do. Have I seen Smoke or Rondrell recently? Nope. I don't even live in Cleveland, Ohio anymore, bro. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, that can't be good. Nigga. Shit, you better close that shit, man. I just played Nut Massacre? I have. It's terrifying. Yeah, thank you guys for the 4 diamonds, man. Yo, once we reach 1,000 diamonds, I'll tell you guys the craziest true life story. A wild one. One that won't get us banned. Not the PSP. No, we won't let you out. No. Close that. Oh, shit. Huh? Look at your Game Boy, bitch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's get your Game Boy, bitch. Who freaking cooked, man? Don't peek, I'm shy. Too naked? Oh, shit. No. God. We're gonna edit that out. Nut. Y'all didn't see that. I don't trust this. Ah! Is that good? I don't think that's good. God damn. That is way too well done, man. Yeah, watch out for them video games. Let's see. Mora. What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we're here to check out a horror video game called Mora. Yeah, I'm saying, shit. It's gonna have us taking Mora trips to the bathroom to get, large cups of water. Yeah, I mean, this one's gonna bring about the dehydration. Rotten meat. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I'm saying before I change my mind. So look, in case you guys are wondering, there's a couple of rules to survive in this type of situation. Scary videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? 1, you gotta be quick. 2, don't fall down. And 3, always be black. You know what I'm saying? But let's do this. Never scared. None. You guys were talking about the Walton Files. Yeah, I'm going to check out some Walton Files. I got you, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Always be black. Made of rotten meat, laying on the floor in the cellar, splattered with dark red paint. That's a shitty poem. Hey, appreciate you for the boxing gloves, Young and X. Yo, Skies, thank you for the rose, Brody. Oh. Talk about shit. Supposed to be sexy women's rotten meat. Hey, what's up, R Roses? What it is, Janelle? What's up, that WWN? Yo, so where you guys from? And what time zone where you guys are at? Hey, thanks for the rose, Sky. Thanks for the rose, Young. How to do that, Young? Ew.
You still working?
I was scared.
Check this out.
Jesus, Cody.
The rumor online is that this woman, Mora, will show up in AI images if you use the right prompts, but it's only with pictures of death and gore. Like she's drawn to it. Here. People have found these pictures from AI creators on Twitter and Reddit. She shows up visually consistent in all of them. Same scars, same elongated arm, totally unprompted.
That's actually pretty scary. And that's cool that you're from Boston, Brody. Yo, you're from Ohio.
These sightings,
I was actually
find the right
raised in
prompt.
Ohio for a while.
I know I can find her.
Why
What's up,
would you
Cam?
want to
What's
find
up,
her?
the WW? What's up, Janelle? St.
She's
Louis,
an anomaly.
Missouri.
If I can reliably catch the first ghost in the machine, I could really make a name for myself, like for us in this space.
Yep, I'm in Vegas.
Jesus. Is that really what you want to be known for?
Yeah, I had 3 clients last week. told me they no longer needed my help. Like, they didn't say it, but it's the same story I've heard everywhere. Why pay an artist when you can have the AI do it for free?
Your work has personality. An AI can't do that.
Yo, you in Vegas, guys?
No. Personality doesn't keep the lights
That's cool
on.
that you speak Spanish, D. Roses.
Need something more shocking to even be seen above the noise now.
Yeah. I only know the
Yeah,
curse
your
words
ghost
in
doesn't look like
Spanish.
she wants to be caught.
Yo, what's up, Frank?
She just looks so sad and alone.
Yep.
I'd be
Y
too if I was
Pueblo.
trapped in pictures like that. I'm going to sleep. Show her your new muse, Cody.
Hey, thank you, Riri's Life. Yo, I be watching you every night. Hey, appreciate you, Young. You say you're from Lawton? I've never been to Lawton before. Yo, what's up, Raiden Bourne? What's up, Kimsey? That's cool you from the UK. I've never been to the UK before. Hey, what's up, Kevin Diamond? Yo, what's up? Nigga. Alright, you guys, once we reach 20 more in Super Chat, we will be jumping into our sudden death. And when I say sudden death, I mean me playing something so scary that it's gonna make me fall out of my chair again. Uh-oh. Bro, this dude's about to get got. Uh-oh. This guy's about to get got. Yeah, puppet combo type games. Those games go hella hard. A maggot coming out of his eye? Nah, I've never been to the UK camp. Yo, so what you guys' favorite hobbies to do? One of my favorite hobbies is basketball. I have played Drill Massacre, bruh. I played that just yesterday, man. Scared me so bad, I flew over my gaming chair.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I found you.
No. Yeah, he went searching a little too hard. Yo. Tip jar! Double U's in the chat to Jonathan the Gamer, yo. He just sent something directly through the tip jar. Jonathan the Gamer just sent 10 directly through the tip jar, man. W's in the chat, man. Alright, Joe. We checking out the Discord. Yeah. Alright, we got a video called The Jester. And yes, can't be crazier than what I've already been watching. For real, for real. Hey, Ivan, thank you for the goats. You know what I mean? Yo, I only tend to follow back my highest supporters. You know what I mean? Anybody that super chats 5K diamonds, I follow them back on Instagram. You know what I mean? Let's see what it is, guys. It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we're here to check out a short horror film called simply The Jester. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have not seen this mug. You know, it's got 18 mil views, so it's got to be good. Let's hope it's not too good. More than 11. This nigga dressed as Batman? Hey, thank you for the lightning bolts, Wan. Thank you for the goats, Wan. Appreciate y'all, yo. Guys, I'm Espanol. And it's okay you're Espanol. We like English, though. But Espanol is cool. This nigga dressed as Batman. Yo! Young! Hey, appreciate you for the hand heart, Brody. Yo! W's in the chat. The Young. Appreciate you for the hand hearts, yo. Yo. Young, so what video, what's your favorite type of videos to check out on TikTok? Yo, W's in the chat, The Young. Appreciate you for the boxing gloves. Yo, Young, you got great energy, man. Hey, so Young, do you make content too? Hey, what's up, guys? I'll show you how to do this, Young.
Hey, boo. Hey, man, happy Halloween.
Bro, Halloween is hilarious. Bro, what should I be on Halloween, bro? Like, you know what I mean? I might be a drug dealer for Halloween, nigga. That should be funny. That's cool that you're a teacher, Brody. Oh, he's polite.
Hello.
Come over onto YouTube if you guys want to see what I'm seeing. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I might already put hands on dude. Like, you gon', you know what I mean?
That was very good. Thank you.
Right. You don't brush my ear. Fuck.
Yeah, you look very nice.
Yeah.
No costume for me,
You
no.
way too apprehensive with the closeness, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need you to take
work on Halloween, so.
your Last of Us ass costume. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
This nigga just like
have a nice
Musty
night.
Riddler. Oh, pick a card, word. Hey, look. Hey, look, man. The Purge called and they want their costume back. Alright?
Okay.
I got you, Young. I'm a softy, man. I'll throw you a follow, Brody. Good. Guy looks like an orange pimp. Yo, that's a good one, Jonathan the Gamer. He does look like an orange pimp. Yo, so message me on Instagram and let me know who you are. You know what I mean? And I'll follow you back. Surely you don't want me to do the magic, nigga. The fuck? I ain't Gambit, bitch.
Yep, that's the one. That's all.
Yeah.
Card tricks are fine.
Show them how to do that, young. Yes, Timu Joker. Definitely Joker of Timu.
Okay.
Bitch, you can. What you gonna do? Shave? Oh, okay, cool, cool. I like this. You're gonna do a demonstration on yourself. Yeah, do that. There you go. Yep. This nigga is goof ass, bro. How you gonna magic trick your way out of this? Do I still play horror games? Yes, I do. Motherfucker. That is just scary. Hmm? Hmm? Oh, hell no. That's when you run. Whoa, 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 whoa. Impossible. Hold on. Did that just happen? He backs up. He pulled the black dynamite on him. Nigga turn. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be scared shitless if that happened. What? Why? This nigga's doing Home Alone type of Home Alone shit to us. Tied our shoes together. Nah. Yo, thank you for the heart, me huncho. Oh, now he's a mime. Nigga. Oh. Oh. Damn. Got ran over by a drunk white person. Don't worry, he's still alive. Only suffering major concussions. I am don't panic. What it is, Brody? What it is, bro? What's up? Alright, man. If you send me the message on Instagram, I'ma follow you back from the Instagram message. You know what I mean? Damn, not Home Alone. Yeah, he doing Home Alone. Yeah. Oh no. You don't want him driving? Not in front of the car, you fool. Run, bitch. This guy is horrible at survival. What's up? I am Don't Panic. This nigga's funny. Oh. Yep. You're doing a terrible job struggling. Hey, thank you for the 10 goats, brodies. Oh, look, now he's an honorary Jabberwocky. That's a good thing. Huh? Oh. Now dance, nigga. Yeah, get the duck in, bitch.